that once was new, you got used to. I am going to hurt your feelings, but I'm going to save your life. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, seek my face. Second Chronicles 7:14 plays here, but watch this. I understand that Solomon was speaking there, but here Isaiah is saying something is happening here because the people have taken God's grace and his good mercy for granted. Hold on. The problem is in the book, you've taken someone for granted that we are supposed to love, admire, and serve. You got used to him. I'm not done yet. I got to give you more meat because it's time for you to eat. You've been on milk long enough. Watch this. It simply means you've taken God for granted. Hold on, because when you get used to something, you take it for granted. Somewhere there's a mother crying because her child has taken her for granted. Somewhere somebody is in a relationship where they jumped ship and took your hard work for granted. Somewhere there's a leader saying, my God, I got to do everything. A pastor is a pastor. I thank God y'all don't let me and Fred do everything. Hear me? Hello, husband. I did not see you there. And I acknowledge my husband. Hear me. Oh, but if I took my good husband for granted, and if he took me for granted, we would have a problem in our marriage. Thank God we don't. Watch this. When you have got to the point where you've taken God for granted, you are not in awe of him. Anytime you take God's grace and mercy for granted, you will not worship him. Anytime you take God's good grace and mercy for granted, and you take him for granted, hold on, there is no longer an excitement. Watch this. There's no longer a surprise. There's no longer a wow factor. There's no longer, somebody said, my God, there's no longer the place where you give an offering of yourself. You don't give it financially, and you don't give it in your flesh. There is no longer an honor. The honor has left the church. Oh, you don't like my message. Hold on, wait for Sunday. Hold on. And the Bible begins to speak here.